Now I'm hearing music.
In the vibrant college town of Riverton, Daniel "Danny" Thompson was hailed as the future of football. As the stud quarterback of the renowned Riverton University Bulldogs, his raw talent and leadership skills promised a bright future in the sport. With each game he played, he led his team to victory, earning the admiration and adoration of fans nationwide. However, beneath the glamour of success, Danny grappled with hidden insecurities and internal struggles. The constant pressure to perform, coupled with the weight of being a hometown hero, took a toll on his mental well-being. Despite his rising fame, he felt isolated and overwhelmed. One cold, autumn evening, after a difficult loss against a rival team, Danny's pent-up frustration boiled over. He retreated to a party, seeking solace in the company of friends and acquaintances. Alcohol flowed freely, and the atmosphere grew charged with excitement. As the night wore on, Danny found himself in the midst of a heated altercation with his girlfriend, Amanda. The stress of the game, combined with personal relationship issues, pushed him to the brink. In a moment of impulsive anger, he stormed out of the party. Desperate for a release from his mounting emotions, seeking distraction, he ran into Jake, an old acquaintance with a reputation for being confrontational. Emotions still running high, Danny and Jake engaged in a verbal battle that quickly escalated into a physical altercation. Blinded by anger, Danny delivered a single, devastating blow to Jake's head, sending him crashing to the ground unconscious. Panicked and shocked by the consequences of his actions, Danny fled the scene, leaving behind a lifeless body. The next morning, the news of the murder spread like wildfire throughout the town and beyond. As the shock settled in, the community that once revered Danny was now divided. While some fans stood by him, others were appalled by his brutal act of violence. The legal system responded swiftly to the heinous crime. Danny was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, facing the grim prospect of spending the rest of his life behind bars. During the highly publicized trial, Danny's defense team painted a picture of a talented but troubled young man. They emphasized the psychological toll of his football career, the pressures of fame, and the emotional struggles that had contributed to his actions. The prosecution, on the other hand, presented a chilling narrative of premeditated violence. They argued that Danny's anger had been building up over time and that the altercation with Jake was merely a catalyst for him to unleash his pent-up aggression. Witness testimonies revealed the depth of Danny's struggles, depicting a man torn between his public image and his personal demons. The jury was presented with evidence of previous outbursts and aggressive behavior, suggesting a pattern of violence that culminated in the tragic night of Jake's death. In a tearful testimony, Amanda, Danny's girlfriend, revealed the stormy nature of their relationship and the intensity of the argument that led to the fatal confrontation. Her testimony painted a haunting portrait of a deeply troubled young man struggling to cope with his own emotions. Despite the defense's best efforts, the overwhelming evidence pointed to a clear act of first-degree murder. The jury's decision was swift and unequivocal. Danny Thompson was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. As the gavel fell, the once promising star football player's fate was sealed. The legacy of Danny Thompson, once a beacon of hope and promise, became forever tarnished by the darkness of his violent act. The town of Riverton grappled with the harrowing realization that their football hero was, in reality, a deeply flawed and dangerous individual. The tale of Danny Thompson stood as a chilling reminder of the consequences of unchecked anger and the price of fame.